We have to warn you, we're gonna show you a video that has already very much upset Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene. It was posted onto Instagram stories by Jasmine Crockett, and it may indeed be graphic to some viewers. Take a look. That's it. That's the whole thing. It just sort of loops, and it's a little stick figure cartoon of AOC and Jasmine Crockett beating down on Republicans. It's just, hey, they have great points in congressional hearings, and they're awesome online, and they seem to be the only ones that are actually scoring points and drawing attention and really sticking to the Republicans. That's what it means. That's why they did it. But from their point of view, from the Republican point of view, Marjorie Greene especially, that's actually a threat. That's actually very, very dangerous and maybe should not be allowed. Libs of TikTok had posted, Representative Jasmine Crockett shares a clip portraying her and AOC physically beating up Republicans. Okay, I guess that's technically what it is. It's stick figures, and it's not a specific Republican, and you understand that it's a political cartoon, but okay. Marjorie Taylor Greene responds, I'm going to be real clear. If they tried with me, this would not work out for either of these psychos like this stupid little cartoon depicts. My God, I understand that this is where I get to be a little bit pedantic, but she cannot write one sentence without proving 7 times over that she is a dumb donkey. It's just, she cannot put a sentence together that does not read like a Dumbo. And so that's what you get here. And so she's implying that this is a physical threat against her, against every Republican. This is not a political cartoon. This isn't rhetorical, this isn't symbolic. And if they do, I'm gonna beat them down. First of all, I wouldn't actually love to see it, but metaphorically, I'd love to see it because I kind of doubt it. But like, just the false bravado, the need to center yourself in literally everything. And also the utter hypocrisy. Like, this is obviously abstract. Look, if you wanna say, we shouldn't even have abstract stuff like this, and I think that we shouldn't accept it on ourselves. Okay, then you can say that. You can have that standard. You can have that standard. She can't have that standard because she didn't have a problem with Paul Gosar in his Attack on Titan video that had her, not some anonymous stick figure, her face on a cartoon, and Lauren Boebert cutting the head off of AOC and Joe Biden, murdering their actual faces on it, not an abstract thing of all of them, murdering with swords these specific Democrats. She didn't have a problem with that. She didn't have a problem on social media with references to putting a bullet in the skull of Nancy Pelosi. Never had a problem with all the joking about the assassination attempt, again, on Pelosi and her family that came after all of the right-wing talk about maybe having to put a bullet in her skull. Or Nancy Mace seeming to challenge Jasmine Crockett to a fight. Again, not abstractly, specifically in a congressional hearing. And so you can have a standard. She doesn't get to have that standard because she has already allowed it on her side way more specifically, way more violently for years at this point. Sharon, what do you think?
Yeah, and her dear leader who at all those rallies told the cop, rough him up, I'd like to right in the face, and all kinds of nonsense that was perfectly acceptable. And I think, some people are facing real concerns about their safety with some of these angry, politically influential, riled up MAGA folks. It's really so pathetic. She is quite dippy and loves putting it on display. This is what we're reduced to, dippy. I can't think of anything highbrow to say. She's a small-minded person, which is why I believe Jasmine Crockett months and months ago said that bad built body thing. It was it's just so crude. But this is what she begs for, okay? She curses out people like the reporter from across the pond who asked her about the space lasers. Just remember what she did. She's very angry and threatening, and she does do CrossFit. Maybe there's reason to be afraid, but you listen to me. Here's what's not gonna fly. It is going to fly, Marjorie, okay? Because you started it.
Yeah, and look, people are pointing in the chat. Mighty Decoy says she had an ad where she shot a car that had Dems on it and it exploded. And she had the other ads that had her with the rifle and AOC and all that. Like way more specific, way more violent stuff. This isn't even about her, but it triggers her because she Every day she looks at AOC and Jasmine Crockett, and she is consumed by jealousy, multifaceted jealousy, some of the obvious stuff, but also that they have these moments, substantive, witty, well-researched, well-delivered, charismatic moments, and that's all she wants, and she knows she will never have it. And that's why she is constantly begging for Senpai to notice her. And then AOC's not gonna debate her, and that just burns inside of Marjorie Greene.